नहीं जी, ये तो हमने बस ऐसी हवा में उड़ा दिया।
Let me respond to this, sir.
ये कोई बात है?
Let me
एक तरफ नहीं ना मिस्टर अटॉर्नी जनरल, एक तरफ हमें बताया जा रहा है इलेक्शन कमीशन की तरफ से हम आईनी इदारा है, जो हम चाहें करें, जो हम करें सब सही है, सब दुरुस्त है। दूसरी तरफ से उनका रिकॉर्ड है, उसमें जो चीज वो कर नहीं सकते हैं। तो आप बताइए ना, ये कोई किसी अखबार इश्तेहार तो नहीं कर रहे ना, ऑफिशियल कम्युनिकेशन है टू द नेशनल असेंबली फॉर गॉड सेक।
इसको इस तरह
किस पॉइंट पे उन्होंने ये कहा कि हमारे रिकॉर्ड में SIC एंड फॉर व्हाट पर्पस हमारे रिकॉर्ड में SIC के मेंबरान हैं? Seems to me the only answer is paragraph D.
मैं इसको
इसमें ऐड कर देते हैं। आप ये बता दें कि किस कानून के तहत ये जो 2 लेटर्स इन्होंने दिखाए हैं सिद्दीकी साहब, ये किस कानून के तहत उन्होंने जारी किए हैं, किस आइन के किस प्रोविजन के तहत जारी?
पहले लेट मी जस्ट एक्सप्लेन फर्स्ट according to my understanding.
You can also take the easy way out and say, ask the election commission of Pakistan.
But just because I have made, no, obviously it is for them to defend those.
Your position on it.
But I'm just going to assist you on the 3 stages. Yes.
What is your position?
Yes.
Does it have, first of all, does it have a legal significance? Answer that question.
These notifications or these letters or the notifications will have no bearing as far as 63A2 is concerned. That is my submission. Because for the purpose of 63A2, you would look towards the political party, the members of that political party, and see whether they were the candidates or nominees of that political party in the elections or not. Now, the first stage, among the 3 stages, this is the stage which is past 51-6. I'm working backwards.
देखिए, logically अगर इसको देखा जाए तो actually this should be a communication from National Assembly Secretariat to Election Commission कि जी अब हाउस कॉन्स्टिट्यूट हो गया, लोग बैठ गए, हम आपको बता रहे हैं हमारे हाउस में X is political party A, Z is political party B, on and on and on and on. But no, this is the election commission telling them that this is what our record says.
Let me explain this. Legal position.
अरे सुन तो लेना. Their record has to be maintained for some purpose. It is not a purposeless, meaningless exercise. So before the constitution of the house, the only purpose is apparent.
मैं कुछ अर्ज करूं वो इकबाल ने कहा था बांगेदरा में कि माना कि तेरी दीद के काबिल नहीं हूं मैं, तू मेरा शौक देख, मेरा इंतजार देख।
बिल्कुल है, you are highly competent.
आप जरा जल्दी करें.
3 steps, sir. First is the certificate when it is issued by a political party approving, nominating a person as its candidate. It is first is that stage, which is when filed with RO. This is the candidate which determines, this is a certificate which determines which political party the returned candidate will belong to or belongs to. The second step is when an independent joins a political party under proviso to sub-rule 6 of Rule 96, it is that stage which is happening under the proviso to paragraph D, when the election commission will enter in its record whether it has joined a political party or not. Now, it is this stage which will determine whether that political party is going to get the benefit of addition of these independents to its tally for the purpose of reserved seats. And then the third stage where they go into the parliament and whether that they can constitute a parliamentary party or not. Now, my submission was that you cannot look at stages 2 and 3 in isolation. Because if you look at them in isolation, that independent returned candidate will become a member of that political party which had no seat in the house but will not be able to be a member of parliamentary party of that house. So any notification issued by anybody will have no consequence. That is my response, my lord, to this question.
आप ये बता दें कि ये जो पार्टी बन गई इंडिपेंडेंट से, इनके मेंबर तो जो पार्लियामेंट में बैठे हुए हैं, उनका कोई पार्लियामानी लीडर नहीं होगा। माय लॉर्ड 63A का अगर आप पढ़ेंगे 1 में 63A1, उसमें अगर पार्लियामानी पार्टी के हेड के डिसीजन के बगैर आप वोट कास्ट करेंगे तो आप डिफेक्शन में आएंगे। तो क्या वो डिफेक्शन से आरी हो गए?
My lord, my submission, the consequences if this submission is accepted will follow. My submission only was that you will have to read 51(6) in harmony with 63A Because under 51(6), you cannot permit a person joining a political party who had no returned candidate or nominee going into the assemblies, because in that case, he will become a member of that political party, but will not be able to become a member of parliamentary party. He will be an independent for the purpose of parliamentary party.
But
there would be a disharmony between these
Is it
two
possible
provisions.
that there is a political party that, as per your interpretation, doesn't become a parliamentary party for the purposes of 51D, but subsequently, so reserve seat nahi milegi, but subsequently it does win a seat, it does get a seat, so it is a parliamentary party for all practical purposes. Is that possible?
No, because you turn to clause 2 of 63A.
We're not talking about reserve seats, we're
No,
just
I've
talking...
understood the question. If you look at the last line of clause 2, it says such parliamentary party after such election. So the events are taking place at the same time. So it's just such elections, which in this case would be the general election, which will determine which parliamentary party that independent can join. Now, a situation may arise. In this case also, the Sunni Ittihat Council in by-elections won seats. People contested on their party ticket. But it is now that they are constituting a parliamentary party. Now, if you were to come to the conclusion that they are
independent. This is my question here.
Yes.
So now are they a parliamentary party? Because they have won some by-election, they have presence. Are they a parliamentary party?
So now, with respect to this question, when after that such election, there is another election which has taken
वो
place
हो
and
गया
they
ना,
have
अब
become a
आप
member.
सिर्फ simply
मुझे
बताएं
आप
yes ना,
explain
आप
तो
कहेंगे
कर देंगे।
नहीं, because it follows with another question. So this is not my
इसका रिस्पांस तो
yes.
सुनेंगे ना।
So
No, इसका रिस्पांस तो सुनने में तो BS खा नहीं
अच्छा,
सकता।
इसका रिस्पांस क्या है?
इसका रिस्पांस ये है कि if you were to hold that as of today they are independents, then yes, they can join the now constituted parliamentary party. Now constituted parliamentary
But I'm not
party after
asking about
by-elections.
independence. Let's just say they win some by-election, they become a parliamentary party. So my question is that then isn't there a conflict in the way the Election Commission is looking at how to read what is a political party for the purposes of contesting elections? So if it's not about the reserve seats, it's just about the right to contest in an election and the right to put out candidates. So they may not participate, or they may subsequently become a parliamentary party, but for the purposes of the ECP's order, they are not a political party. Because your entire argument is that from a political party will flow the parliamentary party. So at some point they do become a parliamentary party, and for that they have to be a political party, otherwise they can't become one, as per your own argument. So how do we reconcile that and harmonize that with the argument made?
Yes. They can work in tandem, 51(6) and 63A, in harmony, if your lordships and your ladyship were to come to the conclusion that under proviso to paragraph D, independent returned candidates can only duly join such political party who has won one seat in the house, in a house, and consequently
अभी तो
when they-
रिजर्व सीट पे तो पहुंचते हैं ना जी. अभी तो we're just looking at whether they are a political party or not.
So
Your contention is they are not.
नहीं, मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि for the purposes of 51(6),
They are not a political party.
they are not a political
But
party.
for all other purposes they are, and now they are a parliamentary party.
No, they are not a parliamentary party.
Let me आपका मैं जो समझा हूँ, आप ये कह रहे हैं कि सुन्नी इत्तेहाद काउंसिल was not a political party for the purposes of 51(6). However, with their winning the election, by-election, they have become a parliamentary party under Article 63(2).
So they can now, after winning those 1 or 2 seats or 3 seats or 5 seats, they will now constitute a parliamentary party.
Only if they
But
won the seats.
अगर by-election में उनके ticket पे आ गए कोई, but in order for the independents